How did you get started in this industry?
10, 11 years ago when I was in the university.
Hmm.
I remember it was a mutual like friend. I knew it. She was working on this already. And yeah, she told me like, hey, look, I do this for a living, and I guess you're beauty, you're cute. It would be a really good place for you. But I didn't pay too much attention. Like I was in the university. I was like focused on the career, and I didn't pay too much attention. And then, well, I was living in the city because I'm not from Medellin. I was living in the city, and I remember I told to a friend, a really good friend, like, hey, if nothing goes really good in my normal job, I go to that industry. But I didn't know what was it. I didn't know what was this about it. And then with the time, he was a photographer that we have like friends in common, and he started to post all these pictures about models, like really powerful. And like, wow, that woman looks incredible. And one day, I was in my normal job, and I was in the office, and I just stand up, and I just think like, what I'm doing here, like, really, what do you want to do? I want to learn English. I want to travel. I want to know what is beyond more that I know, right? And I remember that day I quit my job. Yes, I just say bye to my job, and I text to this photographer. And guess what? The studio was in the corner of my house, like in the same block. It was there. The studio was there. So that was how I came to this job, to this new work for me, because it was a real new job for me. 5, 6 years already. It's a little long time. I didn't know it was like a lifestyle, It's a totally lifestyle. So I was doing like just to use the money to study, to travel, to do other things that I wasn't able to do before that. So I didn't take it like professional, like investing a lot of this. And there in that studio was where I found Jasmin, like the website, because I didn't know what was it neither. Even when I started, I didn't know what was about it. I didn't know it was like a sexual website or something like I was going to show myself. I didn't know. I just knew the girls look so amazing. Like I wanna do that. I wanna try that. I want to look like how they look like.
So when you did find out that there is explicit content on the site, how did you feel? What did you do?
Well, I guess I will never forget my first day in the camp. It was really funny because it was like, okay, I never done this before. I was like curious. Honestly, I was curious because I was young and I didn't know exactly like I haven't explored that area of me, that sensual part, that sexual part. And I was like feeling like, guess, let's say free. I was starting like feeling free, like with more open with myself. So yes, I guess that is the word, free. I felt free. I do enjoy this. I love being on Jasmine. I love like showing myself, being myself in front of the cam, and like teasing the people. I was shy. I wasn't confident. I wasn't confident before this. So when you find this place that is not just like about other people, it's also about you, how you bring out that fire, that eros that you have inside, how that make you feel, that give you actually more confidence and make you feel better with yourself. Like, yes, I feel like you're human, like you can feel too.
Tell me what your favorite part about your career is.
My favorite part is the freedom, like the possibility to be what you wanna be. Like today you can be like sexy, like dressing up, like however you want, and the next day you can be something different. And yeah, the power of to decide what can you do with your freedom. And it's yeah, like the best, the best I can have in this car.
Oh, that's interesting. Tell me about your relationship with the members.
The members. The members. Well, a lot to learn from them, and from me. And it's like it's my favorite part about it. It's like connecting with them, trying to look what they like more, or how they are, discovering their world, because you can know many things through them. Like you can learn about geography, about math, about basketball. I don't know anything about sport, but with them you can learn everything, anything you can imagine, anything. So yeah, it's like I love being with them, and that then let me know, like they let me know the world. They help me to know the world through. Actually, when I go to vacation, sometimes I go to places they recommend to me, like to know and to have something to do with them. So it's like being able to connect with them, and like making the world better, making them happy. It's like made me happy too.
You mentioned that you love making them happy, and that makes you happy.
I have been like 5 years, 6 years in this industry, and nowadays, for me, the last thing I want to do is do something sexual, because like okay, we move through that energy. We need to unlock that energy, but it's like the higher level for us. So for me, it's more important, like, to know how they feel, what they are doing day a day, and where they are going for vacation, if they have family or not, if they are living alone or not. Because when you just put everything just on sexual thing, it's like, I guess you get in a small world. But if you know what they want, what they would like to do, if you embrace, I guess the word, if you embrace them to do something else, to travel, and that is like yeah, I feel like like a motivation. So I want to be that, a motivation for them to talk to me, to tell me what is going on in their life.
I think a lot of people just assume that if you're on Jasmine, then that means you're only talking about sexual content. But it sounds like, in your experience, the sexuality is a small part of what you discuss.
Yes, because it's like, for me, there's like sensual too, and sensual is more than sexual. Sexual is just more like the act, that's all. But what about like teasing them, like making fantasies? I love the part the part where when then write and they send you poems about life, about sunset, about your beautiful smile. So it's like you um you increase their creativity, you know. I love dancing, and I discovered there was another way to connect with them, because they want to feel like that fired. So there are more things that just sexual things. There are the part that on you that is sensual, that is the smart part, like the, I don't know, just talk, coffee, a chat. That's all. Like there are other ways to connect with them. Absolutely.
Do you have any goals for your career on Jasmine, or anything that you want to do with the money you make on Jasmine and turn it into something else?
Well, I have learned that we need goals. We need absolutely goals, because if you not, you just stay there in front of the cam, and the time just go through. So I have goals, and one of them is keep in how do you say that in English? Keep investing in immobiliary, like buying houses, studying. At this moment, I'm studying neuro-linguistic programming. So I'm interested about like learning more about how to connect with people, making my own brand. So there are many things that I would like to know, and I have done few things too. I have been traveled too. I have traveled. I remember that was the first year, the second year in Jasmin. I was like, okay, I want to travel. I thought the money. I was working for the last like 3 months, and I went to travel like 3 months in Europe. So that was one of my goals, and I made it. It was amazing. I love it.
I love hearing that. What other goals or dreams have you been able to get since joining Jasmine? You just mentioned one that I think so many people have, which is traveling to see the world. And you also mentioned earlier that you get to see the world through the eyes of your different members. But I'm curious, are there any other dreams that you've been able to accomplish because of Jasmine?
Well, one of my dreams was having a house, and I have made it the last year. I guess was the best feeling I ever have in my life, like having the ability where your own place, the place you were dreaming with, was like it just undescribable. Like I can explain how that feels. I have been living in my own house the last 4 or 5 months just because Jasmine, and I love it. I love it. I was the best experience ever. I have to keep reaching my goals and yeah, making the life I was thinking with, I was dreaming with.
I love when I hear that story of you as a woman having your own home. I'm serious because I think having your own home and the stability of that, it gives us so much stability and such a strong foundation. And I think that is so important for women, especially to have.
Yes, I'm from Colombia. This like another war, and we just grow in a system like where you think like you have to spend like many years to reach your goals, you know? So sometimes you get frustrated. But I have to say that with Jasmine, I had the possibility. It's still hard work, like Jesus Christ. Discipline, like being there, because even if it's here, it's, you have still to work hard for that. And but yeah, once you realize that you're close to that, you're able. Like when you keep dreaming about that, you realize that how powerful you can be having in your own place, or taking the decisions to do what to do with your freedom. How I was saying before, like going to your dancing class. My favorite thing is dancing class now. I am in a institute. So when you have that freedom to do the things that build you as a person, as a woman, and like give you like a vision in your life, like that you can know just that just give you like a sense to your life, like something to go for.
What advice would you give to a girl who is thinking about becoming a model?
Be brave, be constant, and keep dreaming. That's the three things I would say. Brave to embrace the decision to start with this decision, regardless what the other people say. I'm going to say constant because, like, the Japanese verb, I love this one, and the discipline. Sooner than later will defy the intelligence. Being disciplined give you the values as a person too, because you need habits. So when you be constant, you are making the habits better. And here in this world, you are going to earn a lot when you are constant. And keep dreaming. I mean, like, what is a life without dreaming, right? Without dreaming. What is life without dreaming? And the most you dream, the better your brain is going to work on it. So dream as big as you can, and I'm telling you, it's possible. So You just work for the dreams, never forget your dreams. I know we have ups and downs, but always come back, remembering, thinking about that dream, because it's going to become true. It's going to happen.
What is something that you are the most grateful for in your life right now?
I would say just living, living. I mean, like waking up every morning and having the opportunity to make it again, to make it better, doesn't have a price. So make it better every day. Try to be better and better and better as much as you can until you reach the level you want. Yes, if you are not grateful for the moment you are living right now, where are you going? How are you going to feel when you get that or what you really want? You know. So grateful for the life and living this time of my life.
Beautiful.
Tan linda. You're so cute. Hermosa.
Thank you. Gracias.
Gracias. Tu español es increíble.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, hello.
And a cat woman. I guess many girls in Jasmin, we are cat women.